Huawei Nova 6 5G dazzles with a new brand logo. This comes via gizchina.com. And I have an interesting thought here. Or maybe it is interesting. Maybe it's not. People get to decide. That's the point. Huawei puts out this new phone, or at least shows it off here, or there's renders of it. I don't know if they leaked or how they got out. But the interesting part is that they got this new logo on there, this Nova branding. Now, it's not that it doesn't have a Huawei logo. It does, but it's small. It's up by the camera unit. And if you scroll down to the next render, you'll see it's a tiny little Huawei logo. But the main logo, where you would normally put a logo on a smartphone, instead is this geometric looking font thing for the sub brand, I suppose, or not even the sub. Yeah, the series name Nova, putting more emphasis on the Nova aspect than the Huawei aspect. Now, granted, this is a 5G smartphone. The specs are kind of what you'd expect: triple vertical cameras. You have the Kirin 990 5G chip. That's with the 5G modem in the SoC for the first time, by the way. It's going to be quick, but that's not the interesting part to me. The interesting part to me, oh, by the way, it also has a dual hole punch front side, which up until this point, I think the only time I've seen that exact implementation is on the Galaxy S10 Plus. But the interesting part, the standout, the reason I selected this particular article is because of that decision. Obviously, someone made the design decision to emphasize the Nova aspect and to kind of minimize the Huawei aspect. And so you start to speculate about what the motivation for doing so might be. It could just be a rogue designer. It's like, Nova sounds cool. We're going Nova. But you could also interpret this as Huawei kind of taking a step back from a brand that is currently being targeted, right? That's currently in the news, not always in the most positive light. So we've seen this happen in the past, sub-brands of brands.
Yeah.
A way to kind of subvert your attention. You just look at the phone for what it is and you stop thinking about the brand name, and maybe we'll see more of this. This is something we were talking about when the ban first came into play. As much money as Huawei has been spending on marketing over the past couple of years, at least here in Canada, tons of marketing. It would suck to have to give that up and shift your attention to marketing a sub-brand. But they do have other brands. There's Honor that exists. And they could, conceivably, they could create as many sub-brands as they want and then say, come and buy a Willy Do phone. If they wanted to have a hit on their hands.
Yes.
Do phone.
They want to make a lot
It would
of
just
money.
be Do phone.
Yeah.
It would be, are you a doer? I'm doing an ad campaign right now. Are you a doer? You need the Do phone.
Gotta do it.
Built for doers.
Yes.
Just do it. Just do it, but DU for Willy Do, and then they're not infringing on
Nike's brand.
Nike's Just Do It, which, by the way, what a slow. Just do it.
I know, right?
Oh, my God. Have we talked about this before? Just do it. Hey, I got an idea. Just do it. I do remember
Shia LaBeouf?
listening. No, definitely not Shia LaBeouf. I do recall listening to the origin of it, but I can't recall right now. I listened to an entire podcast about it. No, that's no. That's an urban legend. Yeah, that's an urban legend. I don't know. It feels like an urban legend to me. All right, we'll look into it. Well, the people are already looking into it, and Will is he's obviously very focused on LaBeouf. LaBeouf? Man, that video was so viral. Remember that?
Yeah.
And he's just yelling, just do it.
Green screen?
Just do it.
It's a lot of memes.
That's crazy, man. I somehow had forgot this meme, but it was huge at the time. Massive.